Hey Aquarius, how are you doing? It's Amber here at Persephone's Journey Tarot. Hope that you're very, very well. This is your love reading for December 2019. Happy Christmas. If you're celebrating, happy Kwanzaa, season's greetings. However you're celebrating, hope you're having a great month. This is for you, Aquarius, if you have your sun, moon, rising, descendant, or Venus placed in Aquarius. So if you are a Leo rising, you may find this reading tells you a lot about the energies happening in your 7th house or with your relationships. So yeah, I'll go ahead and get started. You will probably see, for those of you returning, that the layout is different. I have got a row here for your partner and a row here for you and some more advice. But the cards tend to kind of interplay with each other, and this could very well be your energy, and then it could be, their energy down here. We'll have to just see how the reading plays out. But yeah, this is your love reading, and I can see here that there is something here with the 7 of Swords. Possibly your partner's trying to figure you out, trying to, maybe there is a secret or something that they're not saying, or maybe they, it could also be that you're trying to hide something from them and they see you clear as day, it could be something like that. This person may understand you a lot more than you realize. So if you've been trying to hide a part of yourself, maybe there's even, after I finish that sentence, if you've been trying to hide parts of yourself, I think this person sees it anyway. And I think, to be honest with you, they love it anyway. With the 6 of Cups here, the 6 of Coins, and the Queen of Cups, I'm seeing a lot of love here in this connection. The Ace of Discs also tells me that this person is hoping that there'll be a long-term future between you both and is willing to take those first steps to embark on such a journey. Now, it could also be, as I was saying, that, yeah, there could be parts of you that even you don't see about yourself that this person can see. So this person has a bit of leverage in this situation, okay? So it could just be a secret of them going to propose, okay? In the best case scenario, with the 9 of Coins and the Ace of Coins and the 4 of Wands, it could easily, there's a clear message there of someone possibly wanting to, become engaged with you, or engaged to you, I should say, and really kind of start something new. So if you get the feeling like you don't really know how this person feels, for those of you in a relationship, this is really a relationship reading. So for those of you that don't really know, or feel like you don't know, with the 8 of Swords here for you, I think you can rest assured that this person does see a long-term future with you. Okay. It could also be an earth sign that you're dealing with, a Virgo or a Capricorn. Is coming through quite strongly. There's no major arcanas here, so no major lessons. Quite a, I think, quite a quiet month. There's no major events happening, I don't think. Yeah, it's just a case of, this is the energy of the relationship, that there may be a lot of happiness even this month between you. With the 4 of Wands here, this person could be really wanting to take the relationship to the next step. So it could be that with the Ace being here, it could be that, and with the 9 of Coins as well, and the 7 of Swords, this person is thinking about a proposal, is thinking about the future, but maybe hasn't really taken any action yet to do that. So this person could actually, if it is that you are single, although it is a relationship reading, if it is someone that you're thinking about or you're not with at the moment, they could be on their own, but they are thinking of you. Okay. And Yeah, with the Four of Wands here, they could very well be wanting to reunite with you. If they have been away for a while, they've been focusing on their work and doing a lot of self kind of work, self-love work kind of thing, focusing on themselves, making themselves secure. Fortifying themselves, maybe through nutrition and things like that. But with the Ace of Coins, it does show that this person may now very well feel that they're at a point where they can offer you something of value, something long lasting. They really do see a lot of potential between you both. And I think they are really hoping, if not envisioning, and believing in this new beginning that could be for you both. Definitely a reuniting energy is here for December. A togetherness, a connectedness, a new beginning in a relationship. So I see the relationship as kind of coming to, I kind of get the feeling that, yeah, the relationship's kind of moving on to the next level as well. And it could also be this person is quite focused on money as well, for whatever reason. We have the Six of Coins here as well, which talks about generosity. This person may be wanting to be generous to you, or may find you to be very generous. Find that, when it comes to money and things like that, gifts, time, and your resources. So with the Eight of Swords here and the Princess of Wands, Six of Wands, another six, again, says it's about reciprocity. The energy this month is about giving to receive, and also not giving to receive, but yeah, kind of this energy of I give, you give, I come forward, you come forward. I'm going to do this much for you. Okay, so I'm going to do this much for you. I'm going to meet you halfway. There's a meeting in the middle. There's also an appreciation for each other as well. And there is victory here, and definitely a connection, an emotional connection that will be felt this month that will make you feel very successful, very grounded, and very balanced. Okay, there is a victory here for you. Now, currently you may be feeling, or maybe at the beginning of December at some point, the issues that crop up could be causing you to feel unable to move forward, feeling trapped. Maybe you are waiting for a decision from somebody, and you really feel like you can't move, you can't say anything, like your hands are tied. That there's nothing that you may feel like you're powerless in this situation. You may feel that way a little bit. But I feel as well that if you are feeling like you're stuck and you feel like you can't decide and powerless for whatever reason, you do get to a point with the Princess of Wands where you decide to just say, do you know what? I can't figure this out. I can't find a solution in my mind. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to just go ahead and follow my heart. And my heart is telling me that this is a soulmate. My heart is telling me that this could be fun. That I'm only really going to learn about what this person is like and whether I can trust them by actually getting involved somewhat with them, by actually taking that chance and expecting the best with the Princess of Wands and just being curious. I have to light that fire to get that warmth. I have to move forward. Even if there's a risk that I could get burned, I still want to be warm. So I'm going to go ahead and light it and, try my best to avoid the flames. It's that kind of thing. There is possibly an issue with trust here with the Seven of Swords. And with the Four of Coins at the base of the deck, again, there is this feeling of wanting to protect yourself, only letting certain people in. Or maybe this person has been that way with you. And I feel that with the Six of Wands, you will feel a lot better having followed your heart, and you'll feel a lot more recognized and again appreciated and more in love with yourself and possibly the other person by getting involved. Okay, it's about getting involved here. You taking that step forward is then going to see results. But as long as you stay in this, I'm too afraid to move because I don't know what's going to happen, and this happened to me in the past, and you know, doubt and kind of analysis paralysis, as they say. When you just go ahead and say, you know what, let me just follow my heart, let me just follow whatever feels fun. But obviously still keep healthy boundaries and self-respect. But when I get involved, actually I feel a lot more free, and you feel a lot more success and victory, and you gain a lot more from that. So I see you, or the advice is to go ahead and just treat it as the Princess of Wands would, or the Page of Wands would, and just kind of get involved. See what's happening. Don't judge a book by its cover. Don't assume anything. Actually experience it to see what it really is about. And the Prince of Swords is also a good indicator that you will develop a fresh kind of perspective on it. The Princess of Swords is about, it is a lot to do with perspective, ideas, principles. So I feel that you'll be moving forward and really getting yourself out of a rut, and also testing out some of your theories. You'll have an opportunity to really test out the ideas that you have, or that you have had about this person or situation by getting involved. And I think you will realize that this person does actually quite adore you and quite has a lot of positive feelings towards you, and really kind of thinks a lot of you, you know, to the point where they see a long-term future with you. And this is a person who has a very good, possibly self-esteem. It could be a Virgo as well. This is the Venus in Virgo. Or just someone who is knows they have a lot to give, and they don't choose people easily. Virgos are very picky. Okay. So then we've got the Queen of Cups, the Six of Cups, and the Six of Coins, and the Queen of Wands. Yeah, this is talking about confidence and transformation being gained here. The soulmate connection here, and lots of love and compassion, self-compassion, intuition. You are also being asked here to rely more on your intuition and your feelings than you do what you're thinking, okay? Because here I can see that there is the moon in Aquarius. It's the emotions in the head and the head in the emotions. And they're two separate things, you know. You have logic for logical purposes, you know, and love is not always purely logical. It's a lot to do with, you know, as you know, you don't preaching to the wise here, you know, love is to do with, you know, how you feel and what makes you comfortable, and your emotional needs and your experiences, and, you know, your intuition, and yeah, your sensitivities, compassion, trust, loyalty, faith. You know, it's not always logical. So it's like Spirit is saying, the way that you're really gonna feel good about this is to trust how you feel more, or at least to listen to how you feel and allow that to play a part into any decisions that you make, and not just make it logical. Like, okay, well, this guy, yeah, he's 25 and he's a I don't know, a Leo, say, and oh, I just know that, that logically that tells me that he's 25 as a Leo. He's got so many women after him. He's unlikely to want to settle down, and even if he does, it'll be for a short time. And and you kind of logically factor this person out. But there could still be a lot to be gained through the experience that you may have with this person. There could be an age difference. We do have the Princess of Wands here, coupled with two, well, actually three characters, actually four characters that are older, and there's age difference. So yeah, maybe you are dealing with someone that is younger than you as well. But I think you feel this soulmate connection. And I think as long as you're both putting in the same amount of effort, you won't feel jilted. You won't feel like this person's got one over on you because you put in all this effort. It is about kind of putting in what you're getting out. It is about this reciprocity that is going to be important this month, I think, for you to feel comfortable as well. But I think this is a soulmate connection here with the Six of Cups. This person has been brought into your life for a reason. And I think it's to allow you to transform. I think to gain more confidence in yourself and to overcome some of the difficulties that maybe you've faced in the past, and also maybe where you've been deliberately kind of maybe keeping yourself on your own, focusing on your work and your friends, and not really maybe allowing love to come in. But I feel like there's many people that want to get involved with you. I don't think that you're short of admirers. There's people wanting to come into your world. But it's going to be up to you, I think, to realize how you're holding yourself back and how you may be overthinking things, and just going ahead and following your heart. I think there's a lot of happiness to be gained, especially with the Four of Wands. Could be an Aries that you're dealing with as well for some of you. That you're just dealing with a younger Aries sign. That maybe you find hard to trust. And you could be kind of putting your walls up here and just focusing on work. Worried about loss. Yeah. But then we do have the Lovers card here and the Seven of Cups. So we are looking at a decision that you need to make. Now, you may be very happy. I think this person even sees you as someone who's very happy on their own. Who doesn't really need anyone at this point. That's how you look. And you may very well feel like, you know what, I'm actually pretty comfortable where I am, to be really honest, But I think there is still a case of having too much of a good thing, so even if you are very happy on your own, I think Spirit is saying again, you need to bring in balance. You need to, in order to understand yourself better, you need to have these experiences with other people so that you can see yourself better even more. That's ultimately what relationships do. That's one of the byproducts of relationships, is that you get to see yourself more clearly, where your strengths and weaknesses are, and what you like and what you don't like. But it is about getting involved here. And the Lovers card is kind of asking you in a way sometimes to step out of your comfort zone and to move away from what makes you comfortable and into what it really makes your heart sing. Even though it can be a bit of an illusion sometimes, the comfort that we put ourselves in, it can be an illusion of happiness when really it's just comfortable. So there's that to think about as well. But you have got a lot of choices to make here with regards to love. Love is around you, I know that. Love is around. You will have choices to make. And you may be very flattered by the choices that you have as well. It could be that you're choosing between a lot of people. It could be that as well. And this person sees you as very single, and there's probably an Aries or a Virgo here that actually really wants it to be serious. There's going to be maybe 2 people, and then we have got these 2 people here. Could very well be a fire sign and an earth sign that really want to be with you. You know, that really see something long term with you. If there are many people that you're choosing from. And you may not even know about it with the 7 of Swords. But they're in their feelings over you. And if you are finding it hard to choose, to know how to kind of navigate yourself around all these different people, it is saying here you're going to have to just go in and get involved, go on a date. You know, you're going to have to give something in order to get some of that information back. And it will be very successful. Again, your confidence will be at all-time high with the Queen of Wands. And you will gain this clarity, even more so on your own thoughts and how you're perceiving things. Because you could be in a bit of a bubble, in a sense, you just don't know what you don't know kind of situation. So yeah, I feel putting yourself out there, you will gain a lot of confidence, you have a lot of success, you'll be meeting soulmates. And yeah, you'll be feeling very loved up. Your intuition will be your best guide, as always anyway, you know. Obviously logic does play its part, definitely. But if you feel good around somebody, if that person makes you feel comfortable, happy, confident, secure, you're not questioning things, they seem level-headed, they make you feel at ease, not really make you feel, but encourage those feelings, you know, within, then that's also a good indicator, rather than, oh, this person's got a good job and they do this and they do that, X, Y, Z. That's logical, you know. But it is a case of, how do I feel around this person? Do I feel nervous? Do I feel relaxed? You know, how do I feel? It's going to be a good indicator. And the Prince of Wands again is saying, yep, go ahead and put yourself out there. Like, just like you don't care. Do you know what I mean? Like, really be confident, love yourself. Go out and have some fun. The Prince of Wands also talks about following your instincts as well. And following your heart, your passions, what drives you, your inspirations, like what inspires you. It could be a case of following your inspiration as well this month. Your inspirations rather than your logic. But I think you are giving your logic too much weight when making decisions about your love relationships. And that actually you're supposed to be out there seeing who's fun, who makes you feel great. Got regeneration here. Message in the bottle. Change in the wind. And then we've got chaos and conflict. So, yes. I feel like with the chaos and conflict card, especially with the regeneration card, we are looking at a situation where you are moving forward. And as you're moving forward, you're realizing that the truths that you thought were so true actually aren't that true. And that may not actually make any sense to you. What you thought made sense doesn't really make sense. It's like, it's one of those, like someone says to you, you know, it's like, you know, when they send those memes around of that lady in the dress, and some people say that she's wearing gold and blue, and another person says that, oh no, she's wearing white and grey or something, and it's all about perception. So you're maybe realizing that what you believe to be absolutely true actually could be something completely different. Okay, so that's happening here as well. The 33 number here as well is also a master number in numerology, and also talks about Looking after your mind, body, and soul. Like really allowing each of those parts to, like I said, play a part in your decision making. How you feel emotionally, how you feel in your body when you're around this person, and how you feel mentally too about when you're with them. How do they really, what impact do they have in your life? And that's going to be what you need to think about. So it's about getting in touch with yourself really as well, to be able to get in touch with that you know, those feelings. And it will be a regeneration. Something is completely, something about your world, I think more to do with your perception, is going through a regeneration. There is an ending here and a new beginning that's a lot more brighter and fruitful. But in actual fact, everything that you've been through has kind of prepared you for this point, I feel, as well. So yeah, messages here. So it could be, again, this back and forth thing. It might be important for you to really listen to what people are saying to you, and really, again, maybe express how you really feel. There could be a lot of talking about emotions as well. It could be a lot of messages going back and forth between you. And then we've got another change here, change in the wind, another 3 card. But yeah, sorry, back to this. I think you're going to have to do a lot of talking and investigating to be able to gain a clearer perspective on what is on offer to you and whether it will work for you. And the change in the wind. Yeah, there's changes. Yeah, the old is being swept away and it's leaving room for something new to come in. And you know, with the Ace of Pentacles here, there's a good potential here for you to be finding someone, if you're not already with them, for it to turn into something, or to go to the next level and become more serious, maybe an engagement, or maybe you know, if it's someone completely new, they're going to be looking at you as someone that's long term. So yeah, there'll be a change. Whatever's happened in the past, it's going through a change at the moment. And there's a new beginning here for you that is going to change what you believe to be true. You're also going to experience more confidence and appreciation. But just knows what you put in. It's about how far you move forward. It's going to determine how much you know, this person's going to move forward towards you. And it's about how much you get involved that's going to allow you to really see what's really going on and what's really on offer as well. So there is this need to kind of just do it in some way. But yeah, so I hope that was clear. It's kind of hard sometimes to articulate myself, but yeah, I hope that was clear. If you enjoyed it, please do like, share, and subscribe. I really do love you guys for that. Thank you so much. And yeah, if you want your own reading, all the details will be down below. Or you can go to my website as well, and you can purchase some Christmas presents for your friends and family. They're all astrology related. There's even some there. There's some chakra mug collections and Egyptian mug collections. They're pretty cute gifts for Christmas, and it'd be a great way to support what I do, because I love what I do. All right, thank you. Actually, I'm going to read from the book. Sorry, I'm going to read from the book. I'm going to read Change in the Wind. Sorry, for those of you that have already clicked off. All right, so it says, a sense that unseen change has been initiated, preparing for a storm, awareness that your plans are not on firm ground, feeling a shift, uncertainty about which direction the winds will blow. Okay, so it said it's human nature here to yearn for certainty and resist change, to want the world to remain consistent like a zebra's stripes. Yet nothing in human experience is black and white, nor will anything remain static. The one thing guaranteed is change. Now is a time of transformation, as outer conditions are temporarily moving out of sync with your desires and expectations. Stay the course and remember that even storms serve to clear the air, scatter seeds and nourish the soil for better things ahead. Life is about to get interesting. Anticipate it with curiosity. That's the Page of Wands. As you wonder what is coming in on the shifting winds, the unknown is where the magic lies. So that's pretty much what we've been saying, right? The unknown is where the magic lies. So yeah, for those of you that actually stuck through to what I'm saying, I love you even more. All right, take care. I'll see you next month. All right, bye.